The United Nations has warned that the world has entered an era of global water bankruptcy. A new report says that rivers, lakes and aquifers are depleting faster than nature can replenish them, with consequences visible on every continent. The UN University Institute for Water, Environment and Health says that decades of overuse, pollution, environmental destruction and climate pressures have pushed many water systems beyond recovery. The report argued that terms like water stress and water crisis no longer capture the scale of the problem. Instead, it introduced the phrase water bankruptcy. It means a state where long-term water use exceeds resupply and damages ecosystems so severely that previous levels cannot realistically be restored. The report claimed that evidence of water bankruptcy is widespread. This was reflected in shrinking of the world's largest lakes, growing number of major rivers failing to reach the sea, and the disappearance of 410 million hectares of wetlands over the past 5 decades. Around 70% of major aquifers used for drinking and irrigation show long-term declines, while climate change has already erased more than 30% of global glacier mass since 1970.
What we document in this report is a different reality, though. Emerging in many places, what we see is a persistent failure state where water systems can no longer realistically return to their historical baselines. We call this condition global water bankruptcy. Nearly 3/4 of the world's population lives in countries classified as water insecure or critically water insecure. Over 2 billion people still lack safely managed drinking water. 3.5 billion lack safely managed sanitation, and about 4 billion people experience severe water scarcity for at least 1 month each year.
The United Nations report has called on governments to stop treating water scarcity as a temporary crisis and instead manage it as bankruptcy, acknowledging irreversible losses, protecting remaining resources, and policies that match the hydrological reality. In Iraq, farmers in the Nineveh plains are confronting what experts describe as water bankruptcy amid unusually low rainfall. With the region's 2 main irrigation projects halted due to lack of supply, growers are struggling to water their fields. The rainy season, which typically spans November to April, has been far drier than normal, leaving farmers bracing for reduced harvest yields this year.
We are depending only on rain. I mean, the drought has affected both surface water and underground water. Also, we have 2 irrigation projects suspended due to drought and lack of rain. It has been 2 years now without products, and farmers are badly affected by this situation.